Tucker Carlson sat down once again with Elon Musk, and this time, the conversation took an unexpected turn. The tech billionaire, known for his outspoken views and willingness to challenge the establishment, revealed information that could shake the political landscape. As they delved into the topic, Musk made it clear. What he had to say about former President Barack Obama was not speculation, but rooted in facts and first-hand knowledge. Tucker, known for his sharp and unfiltered analysis, leaned in as Musk began. "There are things about Obama's presidency that have remained under wraps for far too long," Musk stated, "and I think it's time people started asking real questions." His words immediately sent shockwaves, with Carlson visibly intrigued by the direction of the discussion. For years, rumors and speculations have circulated about Obama's administration, certain policies, undisclosed dealings, and decisions that never saw the light of day. But Musk, with access to vast networks of information and a history of exposing hidden truths, hinted that what he knew went beyond what the public had been told. One of the major revelations came when Musk touched on the way big tech and government agencies allegedly worked together during Obama's tenure to control narratives. He referenced secret meetings between the White House and Silicon Valley executives, many of whom later played pivotal roles in censoring speech on social media. There were deliberate efforts to suppress certain voices while amplifying others, Musk explained. And this wasn't just about elections. It was about shaping an entire generation's perception of truth. Carlson, who has long raised concerns about the cozy relationship between the media, big tech, and government, nodded in agreement. "You're saying this was coordinated?" he asked. Musk didn't hesitate. "Absolutely. And Obama was at the center of it." The discussion took another shocking turn when Musk alluded to financial dealings that never received mainstream scrutiny. "People talk about corruption in politics, but they don't realize how deep it runs," he said. "There were funds flowing in directions that, if fully investigated, would change how people view his presidency." While Musk didn't provide specific details on air, the implications were clear. Money was moved, deals were made, and the public was kept in the dark. Tucker pressed further, asking if Musk had direct evidence. "Let's just say, if people really want the truth, they should start looking at who benefited the most from certain policies," Musk replied, hinting that tech monopolies and certain international interests had a lot to gain from Obama's decisions. Perhaps the most jaw-dropping moment came when Musk suggested that the surveillance state expanded more aggressively under Obama than most Americans realize. "We talk about NSA spying, but people forget who set the stage for what we have today," Musk remarked. "Under Obama, mass data collection reached new heights. Your emails, your phone calls, even private conversations. Everything was fair game." Carlson, stunned, asked, "And you think he was fully aware of this?" Musk's response was firm. Not only aware, but he approved it. The interview sparked an immediate reaction. Within hours, social media was flooded with discussions, some praising Musk for speaking out, others questioning the implications of what was being revealed. Was this the beginning of a deeper unraveling of Obama's legacy? Could there be more revelations waiting to be exposed? Tucker Carlson, never one to shy away from controversy, ended the discussion with a pointed remark. "If what you're saying is true, then history needs to be rewritten." Musk simply responded, "It always does. Eventually." As the video circulated, mainstream media scrambled to either discredit or downplay the conversation. But one thing was clear. This wasn't just another political debate. This was a bombshell that could redefine how Americans see the past and understand the present. What do you think? Was Musk onto something, or was this just another chapter in the ongoing battle for truth? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, stay tuned for more as we continue to uncover the stories the mainstream refuses to tell. As the dust settled from Musk's revelations, The reaction from both the political establishment and the media was swift and predictable. Some outlets immediately labeled his claims as baseless conspiracy theories, while others simply ignored the conversation altogether, pretending it never happened. But the internet had already picked up the story, and it was spreading like wildfire. The media's response. Within hours, major networks ran segments dismissing Musk's comments. CNN called it an unfounded attack on a former president, while MSNBC went further, suggesting Musk was deliberately trying to rewrite history for political gain. Even the New York Times published an op-ed claiming that Musk is no historian and his statements should be taken with extreme skepticism. But, as Tucker Carlson pointed out in a follow-up segment, the speed at which the media jumped to dismiss Musk's claims was telling. Whenever someone speaks the truth that threatens the establishment, they don't engage with the facts, Carlson said. They just smear the person speaking them. Elon Musk, being no stranger to controversy, didn't back down. Instead, he doubled down, sharing documents and links that hinted at deeper connections between the Obama administration, big tech, and intelligence agencies. His tweets, now viewed by millions, raised serious questions about surveillance programs, media control, and how much of what Americans believe about the Obama era was carefully curated. The political fallout. While many establishment politicians avoided commenting, a few notable figures weighed in. Senator Rand Paul took to Twitter saying, "Elon Musk just confirmed what some of us have been warning about for years. The surveillance state expanded massively under Obama, and few in Washington had the courage to push back." On the other side, former Obama officials rushed to defend their legacy. Valerie Jarrett, a key Obama advisor, dismissed Musk's statements as wild speculation and accused him of trying to sow distrust in our institutions. But it wasn't just politicians reacting. Millions of everyday Americans were now questioning what they had been told for years. Reddit threads, independent journalists, and investigative researchers began digging into Obama-era policies, searching for the truth behind Musk's cryptic warnings. What comes next? The big question now is, will these revelations lead to anything? Will Congress launch investigations? Will mainstream journalists finally dig deeper? Or will this story, like so many before it, be buried under the next major headline? Tucker Carlson believes this is just the beginning. "We've entered an era where people no longer trust the official narrative," he said in his closing remarks. "And as long as people like Elon Musk keep asking the tough questions, the truth will eventually come out." Elon Musk himself remains unfazed by the backlash. In a tweet after the interview, he simply wrote, "Sunlight is the best disinfectant." So, what do you think? Is there more to Obama's presidency than we've been told? Should there be an investigation? Or is this just another attempt to stir controversy? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that truly matter. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep questioning the narrative. The public's reaction and the growing divide. As the discussion gained momentum, the divide between those demanding answers and those dismissing the claims widened. Social media platforms became battlegrounds where debates raged over the legitimacy of Musk's statements. Supporters of transparency and accountability saw his comments as a wake-up call, while defenders of Obama's legacy argued that this was little more than an attempt to rewrite history. A particularly interesting development was the rise of independent journalists and content creators diving deep into the topic. Figures like Glenn Greenwald and Matt Taibbi, known for their investigative work on government overreach, began exploring the claims in more detail. Their research pointed to existing documents and reports that supported some of Musk's concerns, particularly regarding surveillance programs, media manipulation, and the unchecked power of intelligence agencies during Obama's tenure. Meanwhile, legacy media outlets continued their coordinated effort to discredit Musk. Fact-checkers released articles calling his statements misleading or out of context, but failed to provide substantial counterarguments. This only fueled more skepticism, with many questioning why the media was so quick to defend Obama rather than investigate the claims. Further investigations and leaks? Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of this entire saga is what comes next. Elon Musk hinted that he wasn't done exposing hidden truths. Some believe he may release internal communications from social media companies, emails or memos that show direct government influence over censorship decisions. There is also speculation that whistleblowers may step forward. Over the past few years, we've seen insiders from the FBI, CIA, and big tech reveal concerning details about mass surveillance and narrative control. Could Musk's comments inspire more individuals to come forward with concrete evidence? Senator Josh Hawley, a vocal critic of government overreach, called for a congressional hearing to investigate Musk's claims. If there's even a shred of truth to what Musk is saying, we need to open the books and let the American people see for themselves, Hawley stated in an interview. But will anything actually happen? That remains to be seen. Final thoughts. The fight for truth. The bigger story here isn't just about Barack Obama, Elon Musk, or Tucker Carlson. It's about how information is controlled and who gets to decide what the public knows. If Musk's claims are accurate, then the implications stretch far beyond one presidency. It would mean that for over a decade, Americans have been fed a carefully crafted version of events, shielded from inconvenient truths. As we move forward, it's clear that this conversation isn't going away. Musk's willingness to challenge the narrative has ignited something much larger, a renewed push for transparency in an era dominated by censorship and political spin. The question now is, will the truth come out, or will those in power succeed in burying it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Musk is onto something, or is this just another attempt to stir controversy? And if these claims turn out to be true, what should happen next? Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more updates as we continue to expose the stories that matter. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay informed and stay vigilant.